Okay, we got our next two items up for auction here. Mike, why don't you start us off?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Green. As you can see, gentlemen, this here is an authentic drive-in movie speaker that dates all the way back to the 50s.
Where'd you get that, Mike?
At the Possum Lake Drive-In Theater.
You got that in the 50s?
No, I got it on Saturday night. But it is old,
yeah.
And there was a movie from the 50s playing at the time, The 10 Commandments.
I guess you left before they got to Thou Shalt Not Steal, huh?
Look, I know we all kid about my criminal record, but Mr. Green, I'm actually a little hurt.
All right.
I did not steal this speaker. I just had to leave in a hurry, and I forgot it was still stuck in the window. Honest.
What was the big rush?
Well, the car's owner came back from the snack bar.
Well, we'll get to that item in a minute. Right now, let's see what Hap brought for us.
Oh, thank you, Red. I figure what this auction needs is a touch of celebrity. So I brought along something just a little bit special.
Oh, man, that looks like something Elvis would wear, huh?
Yeah, in his dreams, maybe.
Well, who is the celebrity?
I was, huh? I wore it to front my band in the late 50s, Hap Hornet and the Rockin' Drones. Oh, yeah, we had our own sound.
I'm guessing Puget Sound.
No. We were very big. We had a gold record in '58. Got a lot of hotta water. We toured all over the States.
Did you ever meet the king?
Who's that?
Elvis?
Elvis.
Yeah.
Elvis? Nah. Yeah, well, I met him. But we hardly spoke. He opened for me in Fresno. I would have been the king myself, but I was Canadian, so they called me the Prime Minister of rock and roll.
So this was your jacket?
Yeah, fans would go nuts when they saw me in that. Yeah. I remember telling Anne Margaret I was too busy to see her. Broke her heart. To cheer her up, I suggested she go and show Elvis the ropes. I didn't mean literally.
Boy, Hap, I don't know. You as a rock star, I'm having trouble believing this. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I think you should show a little more respect, Mr. Green.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
I take it from me. You can't toss off a whopper like that and keep a straight face, man. That's really hard.
Look, I don't care whether you guys believe me or not. I'm telling you, I was a rock star. Why else would a heterosexual guy wear a thing like that?
Other than about a week in October, I basically did nothing last year, and I was fine with that. But even though I was doing nothing, my mind was still thinking about stuff. Stuff that I hadn't done and should have. Stuff that I had done and shouldn't have. But mainly it was coming up with a lot more evidence that, as far as I'm concerned, proves that I'm right and almost everybody else is wrong. And that was fine too, but where I made my mistake was that I shared all that with my friends and especially my wife. And before you knew it, they were suggesting that I gather up all of those opinions and stories and take them on the road where they belong. I even went to see my doctor to make sure I was healthy enough to tour again, and he gave me the go-ahead. He said I probably wouldn't get sick on the road, but even if I did, he'd prefer I was thousands of miles away when it happened. So I put together a brand new show, and I'm calling it I'm Not Old, I'm Ripe. And we're going to be doing about 25 cities, starting in St. Pete, Florida on March the 30th, and we're going to end up in the middle of May somewhere out west. It's basically a lodge meeting, and if you want to find out where I'm going to be and when I'm going to be there, go to redgreen.com, click on the city that's nearest to you. I'm hoping you can all make it, or I'm hoping a few of you can make it. I think it's going to be my best show yet, and if you saw the first two, you know that's certainly doable. So looking forward to a successful tour. Otherwise, my friends and my wife are going to look like idiots. Until then, I'm hoping to see you at the lodge meeting. And meanwhile, keep your stick on the ice.